Pronto.
Pronto, capitão.
Two Republicans
Hello.
recall Governor Newsom. What would that cost California? Newsom.
Gente, como é que eu tô branca?
Escuta.
We're from Bahia.
The song is called La Vem a Baiana. Here comes the Baiana. Baiana is a girl from Bahia.
Girl from Bahia. Made in Bahia. Axé, axé, babá. Hey, girl.
Okay, I'm going to show some of the swag I picked up from Ross and stuff. You guys know these Sheffield field boxes is what they call them. They're these fake what's up, man? So they're these fake ammo boxes. They're based on the original ammo boxes. So during the Second World War, well, also prior, but NATO / pre-NATO U.S. allies and such, they decided on these reusable ammo boxes. But if you look at the Soviets, they actually tinned them like you need a can opener. They put their ammo in actual tins, like you would can food. So you can still buy sealed surplus AK-47 rounds that are sealed in a big tin. But the U.S. went with these, and they're made out of. I'll show you. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. So these are the surplus, explosives, 1.4S. I don't know what that means. I don't know what caliber this is going to be. I don't know if you guys know how to read. Let's see if it says on here H2A 298. I think those are the dates that these were manufactured on. 8140 and then 38. So OF8. I don't know. It looks like pretty big rounds. It says box 11743. I think those are all just serial numbers. I'm not sure what caliber this is. Looks like it's pretty doggone big caliber. But the GIs used to actually used to use these as stoves. They would put a fire underneath there and actually cook with these suckers during the war. My friend took 2 of these and welded them together in his CJ3 Jeep. Cartridge. Here we go. 7.62 NATO ball. There it goes. I think it says made in India. Anyway, so Sheffield then makes these sort of wannabe knockoff ones. As you can see, they're light, but they're fairly durable. It has a rubber seal in it. I'm not going to say they're obviously not watertight. Somewhat water resistant, probably. You see that gasket, that rubber gasket in there. And then I noticed that the upgraded version has a little place for a lock. The original ones didn't, and then they changed the foot thing down here. But I've been getting these clear ones from Ross. This is the second one I picked up. $6. These Sheffield boxes are I think like $8 or so on SMKW. So $6 and something is a deal, is a good deal. I have a gang of these. I'm putting all my fixed blades and stuff in them. And this is the first time I've seen these clear. That's obviously a lot more useful than the solid colors. So you can see what's inside them, because I am constantly I tried to color coat these boxes. I'm sure you've seen them several times in my lives. And, I can never remember, okay, the Moras are in the orange one. The hunting ones are in that one. The tactical ones are in the brown one. I just can't ever remember. So I'm gonna have to eventually start labeling them too. But compression fit lid, water dust resistant. Yeah, see, it's resistant. You know.
Hey, Jason. What's up?
Jason. Let's see. That's hilarious. Oh man, I'm out of ammo. Get the can opener. Yeah, can you imagine that? And that's why what's really interesting is there's this interesting question. Why is the can opener a younger invention than the tin can? It's a very interesting question because tin cans have been around since the time of Napoleon. Can openers are early 20th century at best. And that's because even though we had tin can technology earlier, it was not used very much. It was used in emergencies, right? So like an army, and they would use a big old knife, which, as you can imagine, must have been insanely dangerous. People probably cutting themselves open all the time. And so there was never a real practical need for can openers. Once, I think somebody discovered a certain alloy process where they were able to like mix the metals better or something, and finally somebody came up with the kind of mass-produced machining that allowed them to can in a big way, which environmentally, wiped out entire fish species, which is why a lot of these fisheries collapse. Like Cannery Row, that book, you can still go to Cannery Row over there in Santa Cruz. It's like a museum now, but there's no fish left. They can't can fish there anymore. They're all gone. But yeah, that canning process then became more viable economically later. Capitalism, and so that's when we had to come up with the can opener, which is why you have that old style that Rough Rider still puts on some of their knives. I have one here. Obviously, the Swiss Army style is a very, very effective one. I've been using that Swiss Army can opener since I was a kid. When I was a kid, it was the era of the electric can opener. I don't see those anymore. That was a big deal, but sometimes I can't remember. I would be like in my room or something. I need to open one, and so I would just pull out my Swiss Army knife. So that was that. Let's see. I wouldn't submerge it, but it should withstand light watering. Yeah, exactly. It's basically water resistant. It'll keep out moisture and humidity and things like that. And yeah, you could get a light sprinkle on it, but yeah, after submerging it probably for a couple minutes, it would start leaking properly. Yeah, that's right. That's curious. How did they open them? With brute force, with a knife, and it was fucking dangerous because it was a lot thicker then too, as well. Because again, the alloy process wasn't quite refined. I had to use a steak knife many times to open cans. Those poor knives, only thing serrations are good for. This makes my skin crawl. It's like that on a chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard. That must have been rough. Yeah, but that is the old school way of opening cans. I mean, which is literally what a can opener is. It's just a well-designed knife with a curve and a catch, right? That's the point. They had to come up with a design that had a curve and a catch that could catch the rim, and the curved blade would slice into it, Okay, and then I got this thing. This is some of the Schwag. Look. Okay, so this is $9.99. I got a second one. I would probably gift one of them. It's actually from the Billboard, like the people that do the top 10 hits and all that. It's a karaoke machine. I remember back in the day, my parents used to do karaoke with their friends, and it was like larger than a laser disc, and it was like hundreds of dollars, and it was a big deal. Now look, it fits on this. You can sync it to your smartphone. You can use karaoke apps, and then you can even record yourself. So I'm going to ask Mariana to not sing for us, because not everyone is blessed with singing talent.
Foi por isso que você comprou dois, foi?
Sim. talvez dá game ou talvez volta.
Vai dar alguém nada, você vai guardar é pra mim, porque eu quero.
Tá bom. Não, nunca vez. Você canta.
Nunca vez nada.
Não, você canta mal.
Desmai. Você vai dar pra quem isso
This
aí?
company,
Eu,
Outer
hein?
Banks. Do you know this company? Look, Outer Banks. Okay, so this was $6, which I think is a decent deal for a 8-foot by 10-foot tarp. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I don't know how durable these are, how well made they are. Okay, so it says here light to medium duty. So probably a lot better than the $1 Harbor Freight ones I got, which are probably light duty. 80G polyethylene camo. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny because it's camo. I don't, camo is funny to me. It's cute. But I don't know this company, Outer Banks. I got this as well. Once again, Outer Banks. It's a folding saw. There. Let's see. Oh wait, let me turn on some lights or something.
Hey, Nebu.
Hey, Jason. Thanks for joining in. All right.
Ok, Jason, bye bye.
My kids drove me crazy with one of those things, with one of karaoke machine. Have a good night, y'all. I have to get the kids to bed. Okay, thanks a lot for checking in and saying hi. Okay, everyone's saying hi. And let's see. So this is they call it a high carbon steel folding knife. High carbon steel is not necessarily saying much because it could literally be 420HC, which 420HC is probably an underrated steel considering how well the Buck 110 and the Gerber Strong Arm perform. So, 420HC seems to not be bad, but this is probably not even that. If this was 420HC, I'm sure they'd say. But, here it says something about three-sided grinded teeth, 17th per inch. I don't know what those stats mean per saw. Hardened teeth, comfortable handle. It's a Chinese company. There you go. That's what it is. Outer Banks is a Chinese company. Can you see that? Okay. So it's a 7-inch blade. So anyway, for $6, I was thinking of throwing that in the trunk. And then I always wanted to get a wheel cover anyway.
Mentira.
And it says it's monobark, and I seriously doubt it.
Oh my God.
It's high.
So the Dick of Galaxy.
Oh my God, it really is. Look at that. Okay, watch. But what's weird is see that?
Ooh, wow.
So it does glow, but ironically it loses its pink.
Nossa.
So in the sunlight, I wonder what the sunlight is going to do this, whether it's going to utterly destroy it. So look.
I like these.
So anyway, wow. I'm going to glow in the dark. Brillant dans le noir. Brillen en la oscuridad. So it's silicone.
Brilha na escuridão.
Warm winter. Anyway.
Brilha na escuridão. So glow. So glow.
All right, well, we'll see. I mean, these things are useful for grip and also for hot days when it becomes too hot to touch your steering wheel. And then I got a gang of these. Okay, so here we got color strip LED mood lights with music sensor. Whoopee! So that'll be a new feature for the channel. And this is all channels. Well, not all channel swag, sort of channel swag. And then this one is outdoor LED light strips, multicolor, multi-light effect, self-sticking magnets. So that's magnetic. So we'll see. I want to see what I'm going to do with that. Look at, they put it on a tent, you know. And then this is really cool. LED submersible lights. And so they have a rating here. I don't know much about rating. Like they do it for watches and stuff. Where does it say? I know it says it somewhere. That's weird. I don't see it here on this. I thought I remember reading it. Waterproof, dustproof. Anyway, these things are supposed to have a rating. Anyway, so those are the new LED lights, like these ones, except I think when I turn these on, I think it makes everything backlit. So I don't know. And then I got some like kitchenware stuff. So I thought this was cool. Look, see, it's springy and it's soft sink mat. So like you don't break things, but also you could put this over the sink to drain. And I don't know what you guys' living situation is, but I live in the master bedroom, and that basically it's like a studio, you know? So I pretty much use my bathroom as a kitchen. And so I have to do double duty, which is why I have like the portable sink and why I got this stuff, so that hopefully I can make it more manageable to have a bathroom / kitchenette. I use my linen closet as a mini kitchenette as well. So this like hangs over, you know, you can put your little brush in there and everything. So anyway, that's some of my, oh yeah, and then this was my idea. So this is a kid's backpack. It's from Coleman, you know, the camping brand. I'm pretty impressed. It's got, you know, all the kind of gear, you know, the thing where you can stuff your jacket in there, you know, like not Molly, but, you know, wannabe Molly type stuff. And then it's got, I don't know what these loops are for. If anybody knows, I guess they're just loops for canteens and such. But here's another thing too, is what are these loops? I've never seen loops like this before. What are those? What are those loops? And then obviously it's got these loops to put. Now, it had a hole in it, so I got them to discount it for me. And then, you know, I could just patch that. It has these adjustable straps. And what I thought was interesting is this is a kid's backpack, but I'm fascinated by kids' backpacks for a couple reasons. Let's see, for one thing, and it's got these loops here. I'm fascinating because these kids' backpacks are lighter, more compact versions of adult stuff, right? It's got a padded waist strap. It's, you know, it's got this extra thing for your sleep roll and all that. And it has a bladder, right? It has a bladder. It comes with its own bladder, you see? So if I've got, this is my question. This is the reason why I picked this up. If I've got this, right? This is an adult bladder, right? And it has literally just this netting and some, you know, elastic to stuff a jacket or something. And then, you know, presumably you can open this up and stuff a snack down there, right? But if this, right, is for adults, right, and it weighs a certain amount, could you use this as an adult, right? And, you know, it was $20. I got it for 40%. I got it, you know, almost half off. Couldn't you use this? Again, it's got the bladder, but, you know, except you could also put much more stuff in it, right? Because it's still a backpack. Would this count as an alternative to this, which has pretty much no storage? I mean, I get it. This is for a day hike, right? But like last time I got lost and then I got injured. What if a day hike turns into a got to spend the night hike? You know, would this be, you know, more appropriate? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. So discussion point. I think that's it. Let's see. Real men have pink. Real men have pink everything. That's how to rock that for real. I don't know what you mean by it's high. What do you mean by it's high? In Phoenix, it will only be pink for a week. Yeah, my dad had a motel out there, and we used to go out to Arizona all the time. It was in Flagstaff where it snowed, but we'd go to Phoenix, and it's just, 110 is like not that uncommon at all. Those LED strips are cool, but the stickum isn't the greatest. Okay, you mean the sticky on the back? Yeah, see that? See that way? This way here. That's the LED right there. And I stuck it to the wall. It's sticking for now. Who knows how long that'll last. Also, you're in Phoenix, it's hot. Maybe the glue is melting, I had to buy tons for the kiddos. You mean the LEDs? Live unboxing from Holly Talks. Hey, as usual, Are you not a lead? No, I am. It's just that obviously, like when I do bigger pots and pans and whatnot, I go into the kitchen, but the kitchen's over there. It's a trip, it's just more practical for me to just do stuff in here. Because it's like being in a studio apartment or a single occupancy apartment, So I have a little mini hallway and then the bathroom, and then my roommate has a bedroom, but it's separated. Like their bathroom links to the rest of the apartment, and then the kitchen is on the far side, and that's the side that has the sunlight, all the afternoon sunlight. So it's usually hot as hell in there. It's a big pain in the ass. So yeah. I can. I was just in there earlier, getting my Korean. Okay, so now I can show you. These are Korean style hot dogs. This is the fish cake version. So they put a fish cake in there and the regular old breading with the corn dog, but I think they add more sugar, or maybe regular corn dogs don't have any sugar. At any rate, they're much sweeter, and they're more savory, more, I don't know, they're just more delicious, and they have very, very elaborate. So like a lot of things that go into other countries, like corn dogs, for example, when corn dogs get exported to Korea, they became extremely elaborate with them. To us, a corn dog is very simple and common. Over there, corn dogs are much more exotic. And as a result, they really took it and ran with it. And so corn dogs became very elaborate. So if you have anywhere near you that has Koreans, see if you can find a Korean corn dog place, because they get real elaborate. And same thing with hot dogs in Brazil. Brazilians put like 8 or 9 different things. They take the Chicago hot dog and put it to shame. They put so much crap on there. And also Brazilian pizza is a lot better than over here too. Brazilian pizza is unreal. Sometimes they'll use, for example, buffalo cheese. And then here's another mascot. This is our next upcoming mascot. Of course, it's pink. It's the pink flamingo. Do you know why flamingos are pink? Flamingos are pink because of what they eat. They eat krill. It's like a brine shrimp. No, wait, krill. That's what whales eat. So I might be wrong. Maybe they don't eat krill. Maybe they just eat brine shrimp. At any rate, it's those pink shrimp that turn the flamingo pink. And I don't know if you know, we have wild breeding populations of peacocks in LA. I don't know if they've become a pest yet, but I think they got away from the zoo or something, and then just started breeding. And like I've been in neighborhoods here in LA and in Santa Ana where I'm like, is that a fucking peacock? Like a big ass peacock. This big ass display. I'm looking at peacocks. Why are there peacocks? Anyway, I got to put batteries in this. I got to find them. They're in here somewhere. And we'll see how it lights up. kind of like sushi did here. What do you mean sushi? Sushi didn't make it in Arizona? I mean, you guys are a little far from the ocean for sushi to be very viable. Their diet of shrimp, isn't it? Oh, is that a myth? I thought that was true. I genuinely thought that was true. Genuinely thought that was true. I mean, I've been learning that since I was a kid. I hope that's not false information. That's embarrassing. Shall I open this? Shall I open? Oh yeah, this is the thing. Okay. So I showed this in my other unboxing too. The Bluetooth speaker. This is the one that has it. Wherever life takes you, speaker, unmatched sound, and IXP7 waterproof rating. So I don't know what that means. It says here waterproof IXP7. So that's like an official rating. I like it when industries standardize and create standards for themselves. I think that's appropriate. I mean, I don't know. Do I need this? I'm not like a water sports guy. I've been water skiing. Has anyone been water skiing? Water skiing is so fun. It's hard as hell, though. Jeez. No, I don't remember Oregon. I keep getting so nebula clouds in Arizona and Goondocks is in Oregon. I do remember, but I don't remember. Jason is in Arizona. Yes, that's right. Okay. So, wait, but what were you saying? But what were you saying about the sushi in Oregon? What were you saying about that? Turned you guys pink? Mariana's trying to message me. Let's see what she's saying. Absurdo você comprar coisas para outra pessoa. Kind of looks like she did here. Okay, just Goondocks loves pink too. Cool. Really though? I think I heard they're pink because of what they eat too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's what it is. Crabs that are pink. That could be it. It could be crabs. We could do a quick Google search. Now, shrimps are insects and crabs are spiders. So they're not the same. So let's see. Why are flamingos pink? From their food. Carotenoids give carrots their orange color or turn ripe tomatoes red. They are also found in the microscopic algae that brine shrimp eat. So it is brine shrimp. As a flamingo dines on algae and brine shrimp, its body metabolizes the pigments. turning its feathers pink. So what's interesting is that the brine shrimp are actually pink because of the algae, because the algae has carotenoids like carrots do. Idiota.
Jota nada.
Então, eu te explica.
Você não vai dar isso pra ninguém, não. Você vai dar isso pra mim.
Mas eu volto essa.
Não, guarda pra mim. Você
Mas
sabe
eu
que
não
eu gosto
sei.
de cantar. Eu gosto de cantar.
Você gosta de
sabe?
cantar, mas ninguém quer escuta você cantar. Esse é o problema.
Não, você, you like my voice. You like this. Sim, você
So
ama.
she's like, so I got two of these on kind of on accident, actually. But the thing is, she's like, no, I was like, I'm going to return one of them because I have two. I mean, I could gift it, but, and then she's like, oh, no, send it to me. You know how much I love to sing? I'm like, yeah, you love to sing, but nobody likes to hear you sing.
Stop it! Oh my God!
It's so bad.
You are Dick of Galaxy. Aprendi uma palavra nova. Dick of Galaxy. Pica
Dick
das
of
galáxias.
Sério? I think she's
Yes.
calling you the dick of the galaxy. That's really nice.
Pica das
According to
galáxias.
Fran,
É uma gíria em
pink
português.
isn't a color. What on earth does that mean? Pink isn't a color? Why? Because pink is just a white, rather red mixed with white. So when you're mixing colors, when you want to make pink, you just take your red paint and you add in white until it turns pink. We have rosé wine because in the Romance languages, rosé, rosa, those are all, that all means pink.
Rosália.
The thing is,
Rosalinda.
it's a fine line between being mean and blunt and just honest. I mean, not everyone could be good at everything. The thing is, okay, so here in LA, you can hear people practicing singing, right? And there's a lot of girls here in LA who are, pretty and young and hot and stuff, and they think they can sing, and they try. They're not horrible like me. Like I'm as they call tone deaf. I mean, I'm truly tone deaf in that sense. Like I try, but I can't. I just can't hit the right note. I don't know how, and everyone in a family can sing well. So I don't know why I can't. But there are people who, you got to learn to walk before you can run. When they put in sort of that, they put in too much of that that affectation too soon before they really master just hitting a solid note. So I would say, classically bad singer. Quintessentially bad singer. Okay, you want me to open the I'm going to open the Outer Banks Provisions. I'm going to open this unboxing knife. Oh wait, and I also got this. Oh wait.
Okay.
Hollywood. So I got these playing cards because remember how I always make a big, if you've seen my other videos, I always make a big point about how survival kits, EDC kits, whatever, should have a deck of cards because especially like if there were a natural disaster, we're going to spend 99% of that time sitting around waiting. Morale is very, I think, overlooked in our go bags, in our EDC bags and such. I don't think we think nearly enough about how good our morale is going to be. And morale is one of those things the Army calls force multipliers, right? If you have good morale, I mean, ask Alexander the Great, right? His troops always had incredible morale, and they regularly beat superior armies with superior technology and superior numbers. Because they had incredible, they thought they thought that Alexander was a god, and they thought he was invincible. As long as he headed up the army, they figured they were going to win, and that kind of morale goes extremely far in survival situations, etc., in tense situations. So here's the thing. Here's what I'm not so sure about. Why do they put that hole in there? Is that somehow supposed to help you, like, push the cards out or something? I don't know. But so, and then the reason why I got these is I was at Rock and Roll Ralph's, which is a block over, and they had these out there. I was like, oh my God, how corny, tourist trap. And then I realized, like I lived in San Francisco for years, and I remember I never visited any of the touristy places until friends from out of town came in. And then I remember thinking, like, I never bothered to come here because I live here. But thanks to you guys, I actually have come here. I would have never come here otherwise. So I figure, be corny and get the tourist gear from your area and rep when you go somewhere. So if I travel somewhere, I think I'm gonna make this my my deck of cards. And then, oh wait, I'm supposed to use the package opener for these, for the clamshells from now on. Where did I put my dime? Yeah, I don't remember where I put my dime. I need to keep track of my stuff. Okay, yeah, I forgot where I put it. I'm sure it's here well, obviously it's here somewhere. I'll have to go old school and go with the unboxing knife. So, unboxing knife, Frank Frazetta, Ghoul Queen, and Booker Excalibur, front flipper,
A faca
440C.
oficial do canal.
Pink is on the spectrum of both red and violet, which are on opposite ends of the spectrum. No way! According to science, pink is only visible by the human eye and may be totally different to another species. That is so bizarre. Both red and violet. But how could it be on both? Because if you measure pink, it's going to have one wavelength and not the other, right? So when you wait a second, you've never seen pink. That's true. You've never seen pink on a rainbow, on a refraction, right? It's a good question. Just checking in. Have to drop out in a few. Thanks for stopping by, Grom. I always buy playing cards when I visit a new place, but I'm a sucker for. Oh, cool! That's a good idea. Like, hey, it's a tourist trap, but you're a sucker for them. I know. So, yeah, I think it's always good to have playing cards with you for the sake of morale, etc. Let me not cut off my member here.
Ele falou o quê, amor? O Gon? Ele diz o quê?
Ele gosta cartas.
Ah,
E
eu
todo
também gosto.
lugar ele visitou, ele compra algumas memento. Como assim?
Ah, tá. Legal. Gosto.
Eu acho que também. Você
Amor,
precisa
você joga um dominó?
cartas de Porto Seguro, né?
Vou mandar. Junto com o pandeiro. Se eu soubesse que a minha tia estava indo para os Estados Unidos. Abre aí. Se eu soubesse que a minha tia estava. Amor, você fala.
Oh, that's weird. Look at that. Take a look at that. Do you guys see how they harden the teeth? You can see the heat treat. Can you see that? There. Can you see that? just the teeth are black. You can see that they have been hardened, but just the teeth. So yeah, see, so this is pretty flexible. Maybe too flexible. That might be kind of annoying. So this is probably only marginally heat treated. I mean, everything looks cheap. This is rubberized for sure. Lanyard loop, that might be kind of important. There's like plastic type jimping there. That feels pretty flimsy, but it does have a spring. Pretty stiff motion action. Not that that matters for a saw. Centering, I don't know. I can't tell. It locks in place, kind of, and that's got a shitload of play. Can you hear that? Can you see that?
It's 6:59 p.m.
Oh, I forgot. I got an appointment right now, so I'm signing off. Sorry, guys. Anyway, we are basically done anyway. So this was the last thing. So that can you guys see that? I mean, I suspect that means it's cheap and shitty. However, perhaps better than ultra cheap saws that don't even bother to harden it and just sell it for dirt cheap, right? So they did presumably harden that. Who knows how well it'll function? I might give it a test, and we shall see. So I'm gonna have to fala tchau. Já acabou.
Já acabou?
Sim.
Mas já?
Sim.
Você não me mostrou o flamingo que você tem aí. Deixa eu ver. Amor, você é muito brega. Isso você vai botar para enfeitar no próxima live?
Family Zoom. Enjoy your Zoom. Good night. Fala tchau.
Tchau, bye bye. See you later.
Boa noite. Fala boa noite.
Boa noite, rapaziada do bem. The Dick of Galaxy. Amor, eu não aguento. Ai. The Pica da Galáxia. Tá, eu vou te ligar do Facebook, tá bom? Go Face.
Okay, that's how we'll sign off. Because that's what she called me. All right. Good night.